Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free horse racing selection for Thursday, April 23rd. Today's free horse racing pick is from Oaklawn Park in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And looking forward to giving out free pick here today from Oaklawn. Also, don't forget, I give out free picks from Gulfstream and Remington Park. And I'm going to have a full card on the website for Remington Park tonight. Just go to atsstats.com and you will see the free full card of free picks. Also, special night tonight, NFL draft, and some of us at ATS Stats are going to be joining the Over Under Girl and her crew at Twitter. And looking forward to this, guys. We did it last year. It's some of the handicappers and players in the industry and on our Twitter feed tonight, and we just chat about the NFL draft. Looking forward to that. It's always some good fun times. Great people there, and just a little bit of networking and yeah, just talking NFL draft and talking football, something other than Netflix and Prime Video, right? I think we've all had enough of Netflix for right now, but I'm looking forward to that. Also, did a video yesterday, guys, right here on the right side at atsstats.com, how to bet on horses. Now, this is it's about a 12 to 13 minute video on how I bet my horse racing picks. Guys get people buy the membership and they're saying, okay, how do I bet these picks, right? I'm new. And this video is exactly for the novice bettor, somebody who's new to horse racing. You know what? I'm not going to come on here and say that I'm a horse racing expert and secretariat was my neighbor or something like that. But I've always been involved in horses. Anybody who's followed the website, I've always given out horse picks. I've been always once a year I like to go to one main track. Normally I make it to Gulfstream. The last couple of years, Arlington Park in Chicago. Woodbine's a yearly thing that I go to. But yeah, so I love horse racing. There's something about when those horses come down the stretch, right? That last 300 yards when they come down and they're all galloping, it's thunderous and it's really a beautiful thing to watch. And I really enjoy horse racing. All right. Speaking of horse racing, Joker's Wild selection yesterday, guys. If you recall, yesterday we gave out 3 Jokers pick. One of them paid off for all 3 of them. Tampa Bay Downs in the 6th race, Patient Digna went off at 17 to 1. It won the race. It paid $37.90 to win, $13 to place, $7.40 to show, and it basically paid the ticket for the entire day. And guys, if you bet the Joker's Wild pick, just like the way I do it, guys, I'll pick one track a day. And if that track is like yesterday was Tampa Bay Downs, and it was a good thing because I didn't do well with our picks at was it Funner Park and Will Rogers. But I stick to the tracks that I've got good history with. Gulfstream, Oaklawn, I've done really well, and Tampa Bay Downs. I'll say it on the record. It's my favorite track, and it's one of my favorite places to go. Tampa Bay Downs. I've been there a couple of times too. Love that track. But yeah, what you want to do with the Joker's Wild selection, guys, is you can get them at ATS Stats. You bet the one pick, the Joker's pick, and the Joker's Wild pick is normally the 4th best jockey in the standings on that race, right? So what we do is we take the 4th best jockey from our formula, and we bet that jockey to win, place, or show. And the reason why we do that is because normally that middle of the pack Joker jockey has the best odds. And he's got, he's not the best, but he's not the worst. And he's right like, Seinfeld always says, right? Even Steven, right there in the middle. And we always get good value. And that's why, if you've been a fan of this website, my number one theory in handicapping is the law of average. I believe the law of average, like anything in life, what goes up must come down. And if you're going to make money in sports handicapping and in sports betting, you got to find the middle range, right? And that's how you got to find those needles in the haystack, those gems, those pearls, as my buddy Greg Dempson used to say. Just pearls, baby. And if you bet the pearls, and hopefully you'll get the winners, right? All right, let's get to your free play today, guys. We're going to go to Oaklawn Park, and we're going to go to the 4th race. It's a starter allowance race, $19,500 purse. It's a 1 mile, 116 mile race. And we're going to go with the best pole position that I love betting, the number 1 horse. And the reason why, and you'll see in that video, if you go watch that video, I love the inside track horses, the inside rail. If they all get a clean start out of the gate, they'll get the shortest distance to run. And I'm going to go with Joseph Talamo here, around the dial, the number 1 horse, and 6-1 morning line. And Amos is the trainer here, great trainer right here, 57% in the money last 100 race. He's won, he's won one out of every 5 races. He's got a 20 win percentage in the last 100 race. Talamo, last 100 races, 15% win percentage, 31% in the money, and around the dial. Looking at all the horses here, this is the horse with the best win percentage in this race. He's got 27% win percentage. Rocco's Will's got 28, 21 for Full of Fun, 15, 22, 19, 0, 18, 22, and 22. But didn't see that when I did initially saw it. But Rocco's Will has the highest win percentage, but around the dial, 1% lower. And pretty good driver on him with Joseph Talamo. So give me the 1 horse in the 4th race at Oaklawn, 6-1 morning line, and that is your Joker's Wild play of the day here at ATSstats.com. Don't forget, guys, check out the video and check us out on Twitter tonight, 7 o'clock on our Twitter feed, ATS Stats. And let's have some fun, talk some NFL football finally, and hopefully we can, this around the dial can show up and cross the wire for you, and we all meet up in the winner's circle. Have yourself a great Thursday. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Rain Report.